What if I told you that the same forces that built our continents also have the power to wipe out entire civilizations overnight? Today we're going to be diving into the explosive history of volcanoes and how they've come to shape the world we live in. Welcome to today's video. We're going to be exploring the powerful, mysterious, and often destructive forces known as volcanoes. By the end of this video, you'll understand how they form, their role in shaping Earth, and the legendary eruptions that changed history forever. Volcanoes are more than just fiery giants. They're windows into Earth's interior. They release magma, gases, and ash that have shaped landscapes, altered climate, and influenced the ecosystem for millions of years. From forming new land to triggering mass extinctions, volcanoes have always acted as a driving force in Earth's evolution. Let's break it down even further. Volcanoes are openings in Earth's surface where intense pressure forces magma upwards. This releases gas and ash into the atmosphere, impacting weather and climate. Volcanic activity creates islands, mountains, and fertile soil. And beyond the physical effects, volcanoes also hold a deep cultural significance in many societies, being legends, and some are even stated in religious beliefs. Volcanoes don't just appear randomly. They form through massive geological processes driven by plate tectonics. Subduction is where one plate slides under another, melting rock into magma. Rifting is when plates pull apart, creating pathways for the magma to actually rise up. Hotspots are where plumes of magma break through the crest, forming chains like in Hawaii. Understanding these processes help us predict volcano activity and identify where eruptions are going to be likely. Here's a closer look at each process visually. Subduction zones produce some of the most explosive volcanoes. Rift zones create long volcanic ridges, and hotspots leave trails of volcanic islands as tectonic plates move overhead. All of these play a role in Earth's constant reshaping. Volcanoes come in many different forms. Shield volcanoes are wide, gently sloping volcanoes that produce lava flows. These are what you see in Hawaii. Composite volcanoes are steep, powerful, and explosive. Cinder cone volcanoes are small, steep piles of volcanic debris, and each type behaves very differently depending on its magma's composition. Volcanoes have fascinated humans since the beginning of civilization. Ancient people interpreted eruptions as signs from gods or supernatural forces. The destruction and beauty of volcanoes shaped myths, stories, and even religious practices. Across the world, volcanic eruptions inspired powerful legends. From Pele, the Hawaiian goddess of volcanoes, to ancient Roman gods associated with the fire and destruction, cultures used mythology to explain these mysterious natural events. One of the most famous examples of an eruption is Mount Vesuvius in 79 AD. Here, a violent explosion buried Pompeii under meters of ash, perfectly preserving the entire city for centuries, leading to a perfect retelling in today's modern society. History is filled with eruptions that changed the entire world. Like we said before, Vesuvius in 79 AD destroyed Pompeii, and in 1883, Krakatoa caused global climate effects that we're still recovering from today. And in 1980, Mount St. Helens reshaped the landscape in minutes. Each eruption left long-lasting environmental and cultural effects. In 2010, a giant volcano erupted in Iceland. The ash cloud spread across Europe, grounding thousands of flights and revealing how even a small eruption can disrupt global travel and economies. Vesuvius was another catastrophic eruption, like I said before, burying an entire city under ash. These layers layer preserved buildings, bodies, and artifacts, giving us a perfect snapshot back into ancient Roman life. Krakatoa erupted with a force equivalent to 13,000 nuclear bombs. A massive tsunami followed, and ash blocked out sunlight for months, causing global cooling. This was one of the loudest sounds ever recorded in history. Mount St. Helens erupted on May 18, 1980, producing a massive lateral blast. The ash spread across multiple states, and the eruption became a turning point for modern volcanic monitoring and environmental recovery research. Today, scientists use advanced tools to understand volcanic systems and predict eruptions. Their research is crucial for protecting communities living near active volcanoes like those in Hawaii. Seismographs detect underground movement, while gas sensors monitor volcanic emissions. Modern satellites give a wide-angle view of temperature, swelling, and ash, and warning systems exist to alert communities before eruptions can even occur. Volcanoes remind us that Earth really is alive. Volcanoes shape landscapes, influence climate, and impact cultures. Understanding their behavior is essential for safety and for appreciating the incredible power beneath our feet. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the history of volcanoes, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment which scientific fact you would like me to cover next. Thank you guys for watching, and don't forget to share this video.